Hello and welcome back to Keep Moving with Emily. I am so glad you are joining me. Today we are doing 30-second interval training, full body workout. We're going to be getting in upper body, lower body, cardio, and core. All you need is a TheraBand, a set of weights, and a chair. This workout can be done totally seated or standing. You decide how you're feeling, but if you're ready, we're going to start with a nice warm up and body scan. This is something I'm trying to incorporate in each of my workouts, where we just kind of check in with our bodies, make sure we're doing okay, check in with any symptoms or how we're feeling that day. That really helps inform us on how to move our bodies, maybe what types of workouts we should be doing, whether that's if we're experiencing a lot of fatigue, to stay seated, to really conserve energy so that the rest of our day isn't totally shot. So where you're at, take a big breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more time, big breath in. And exhale. Good. Keep breathing nice and big, deep breaths. Start from our head, move to our toes quickly as we check in with our mood. How are we feeling today? Are we feeling joyful? Maybe we're experiencing stress or grief. Acknowledge that. Knowing that physical activity really can improve our mood. Check in with your fatigue, whether that's physical fatigue or mental fatigue. Just know those things, address them internally, and just know that maybe if we're feeling more fatigued today, that we just kind of slow things down. Give yourself permission to rest more. That is okay. Good. As we move down our body, noticing our arms, our hands, our trunk. Are we noticing any tingliness, numbness, pain, anything out of the ordinary? If we're experiencing any pain or tightness in our legs, just notice that, and hopefully by the end of the workout, you'll maybe feel a little bit looser. Moving all the way down to those toes. Just recognizing any symptoms we may be experiencing, knowing that we are taking some time to move our bodies, which will ultimately just kind of help improve our overall being. So let's take one more big breath in, reach arms up overhead, and exhale it out. All right, let's start with some nice shoulder rolls, big exaggerated shoulder rolls. We're gonna gently and dynamically move our bodies, get warmed up. Let's rotate the other direction with those shoulders. If at any point you want to stand and do any of these exercises, I encourage you to do that. Standing is an exercise too, but a lot of this I'll be doing seated. Good. Let's look from right to left, looking over the shoulder, noticing maybe some tightness in our neck. Hopefully we'll get this nice and warmed up. Going nice and gentle. We're not going for speed here. Let's do one more on each side. Good. Look up to the sky, chin to chest. Now, if that gives you that weird electric zing, just look up to the sky and bring eyes back to the screen. Sometimes that forward flexion can make that Lermite sign kick in, that weird electric zing, and it doesn't feel good. Good. Last one. Perfect. Let's swing arms down and up. Good. Warming up those shoulders, getting the blood pumping. Now, one thing I like to do is I kind of like to hinge forward a little bit. It feels good in the lower back, kind of gives me some momentum. Good, one more. Perfect, and then open up the arms nice and big. Now, you can tap that foot out to the side if you'd like. If lower body's not in your wheelhouse today, you just stay here. Good. Last one, reach those arms out, tiny circles forward, add in a knee raise. Good. Core is nice and strong. Reverse the direction with those arms. Good. Working lower body and upper body together is a little bit of a cognitive challenge too. Good. Let's flip the wrists up to the sky and down to the ground. Good. Come forward. And to the side. One more time. I'm going to challenge your mind. Are you ready? Can you opposite hand, opposite direction? So one hand comes up, one hand comes down. Good. Just a fun little brain teaser. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do a nice spinal twist, reach across the body. Maybe sometimes we can just stay here, whichever feels good to you. Good, you can reach. Perfect. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Let's reach it up and over. I like to put my elbow on my thigh, gives me a little bit more stability, and I can really reach and feel a little bit more stable. Good. Last two. Perfect. All right. If you're able to, let's grab underneath that knee, pull the knee up towards the chest, point and flex the toe, or rotate in the ankle. Again, we're really trying to warm up from our head to our toes. Do what you can with this lower body movement. If this doesn't work for you, you can always stretch something else out. Get that blood pumping. One more on each side. Hug that knee up, rotate in the ankle. Good. Other side. Good. We're gonna finish with some hamstring scoops. So extend one foot out, heels on the ground, toes pointed up. Reach and scoop. Nice hamstring stretch here. Breathe in. Big circles with those arms. Last one. Nice. Bring that foot in. Other foot extends out, heels on the ground, toes pointed up, hinge forward, and whoop, reach. I hope you have a fan handy and some water. Staying hydrated and keeping our bodies cool, super important. So once we're finished with this warm up, if you need to go grab that, put this on pause, go grab your water, go grab your weights in your TheraVan, last one here. And we're gonna get ready for this fun 30-second interval training, full body workout. So if you're ready, let's get moving. All right, friends, here we go. Workout is up on the screen. You're gonna see 4 exercises. How it's gonna work is we are going to work the first exercise for 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 4 times through, and then we'll move on to the next one. What we're essentially doing is getting a little bit of neuroplasticity. Lots of repetitions of the same movement helps connect the brain to the rest of the body. So it's just a different format you'll see in a lot of my videos if you haven't seen them already. We do different formats, so make sure you like, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can enjoy some other fun workouts. So how this first one's gonna work is we're gonna get in our cardio for that first exercise. Hacky sack jacks. Options, arms are out to the side, and I'm gonna tap opposite hand to opposite foot, just like so. If lifting the foot doesn't work for you, you can touch opposite hand to that opposite ankle, all right? If you wanna do this one standing, feet are nice and wide. I'm pushing my hips back, touching opposite hand to opposite knee, like so, okay? We're gonna be here for 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 times through. We're gonna get started in 10 seconds. The whole idea of this type of a move is to get our heart rate up there. So arms stay out nice and wide. I'll give you a couple of other fun options or challenges if you want. Let's go. Hacky sack jacks. Great option here. Good. Again, if this doesn't work, keep going. Maybe I can just tap my knee or tap all the way down to that ankle. Good. Making sure we're breathing, hinging, keeping our core nice and strong. We're working our brain too as we touch opposite hand to that opposite foot. Let's go. Less than 10 seconds. Nice. If you're doing that standing option, keep working. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. That's what we do. Once you figure out the move, see if you can speed it up. Take a big breath in and out. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Again, here's that option. Or we're touching that ankle. Good, keep going. If you wanna try it standing, again, I'm pushing my hips back as I touch my opposite hand to that knee, as I push the hips back. So I'm reaching with my right, leaning back with my left, pushing back with my right, touching with my left. It's very confusing. It's like patting your stomach and rubbing your head. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we got 2 more rounds. I'm gonna give you a fun option. If you wanna go tap, tap, jumping jack, go for it. Ready? I'll show you. Here we go. So maybe we just stay here, or you go hacky sack, jumping jack. Good. You can even do two jacks if you'd like. Hacky sack, jack, jack. Lots of fun options. You decide. Good. Come down. If it gets too confusing, you just stick with that hacky sack jack, okay? As long as you keep moving, rest. All right, friends, one more, and then we're moving on to our next round. Heart rate's up there, yes? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So maybe we just stick with hacky sack. If you like that hacky sack jack, go for it. Yep, just another fun way to help keep that heart rate up there. Good. 15 more seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Moving on to our next round, single arm presses. This is where you can use weights or no weights, or if it gets too heavy, drop them. So I'm going to grab one of my weights and I'm going to do one side for 130, set us at 30 seconds, and then the other side. So one arm is going to extend out wide, holding. The other arm is going to curl to press, just like so, okay? And then we'll switch. So essentially we'll do 30 seconds twice through on each side. You ready? So we're going to go press it up to the sky, nice shoulder press, extend that arm, curl, and press. So you're going to notice this arm that's got the weight, it is working. My core has to stay nice and strong because this weight is throwing off my balance. And then this hand that's not holding the weight is still working. It's doing an isometric hold. So we're really working shoulders, biceps, triceps, and my core. 5 more seconds. Woo, I feel it. Good. Rest. Awesome. We're going on to that other side. So extend that other arm out, the one that was just working. My weight's kind of up here. And again, we're gonna press and then extend, curl, press. Good. Now, this is a great one for standing too. Good option. Nice. This one is going to challenge your balance for standing, so keep that in mind. If your balance is at all challenged, I would encourage you to just do this seated. Now, if it gets too heavy, you can always drop the weight. That's probably what I'll do for the next round. Gets heavy. 3, 2, 1. Rest. No shame in dropping the weights because I want to end successfully. I'm sure you want to too. Here we go. So extend that arm out. And I'm still working the same muscles, squeezing each time. Squeeze, curl, press. I'm still working the muscles, still working the brain-body connection. Even if I'm not using any weight, I'm using my body as resistance. And it's still good for strength. Good. I'd much rather you drop the weights and keep moving than just sit there feeling defeated. Good. 3, 2, 1. Whoo, shake out the arms. We have one more. We got this. 30 seconds of work, my friends, and then we're moving on to lower body. Extend that arm out. Other arm is going to do the work. Let's go. Curl and press. Nice. Standing option. Reach. Good. Notice I'm breathing. Exhaling as I'm reaching. Keep that core nice and strong. Good. Is your core engaged? Sometimes even someone telling you that kind of helps you be like, oh, nope, core's engaged now. Woo, can you give me 5 more seconds? Stay strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Nice job. All right, we're moving on to calf raises. Options here. If seated calf raises work for you, but you want like maybe a little bit more of a challenge, have weights on the tops of your thighs. I'm gonna come up onto my toes and then rock back onto my heels. So I'm working the front of my leg and the back of my leg. If maybe lower body doesn't work as well, we can even do the motion with our hands. So rock back up onto those fingertips and on the heel of your hands, or we do it standing, like so. Good, we'll get started here. So standing option, without weights, maybe we're hanging onto a chair, rocking back onto those heels and up onto the toes. Good. Or we're doing it seated. Working that lower body in whatever way feels safe and comfortable and doable. That standing option, it's a great one to do when you're in the kitchen cooking, calf raises. Good, rest. If the weights are too much, you can always drop them. And again, we're just gonna come up onto those toes and rock back onto the heels. Sometimes I like adding my hands too. It's good for dexterity. Up and down. See if you can hold for a couple of seconds. You got it. Keep going. Again, that standing option. Maybe I'm hanging on to something. And rock. Up. Nice. Having strong calves and our anterior tibialis, the front of our leg. This helps with walking. Strengthening those muscles, super important. Rest. All right, here's your challenge. Maybe try Right foot calf raise for the first 15 seconds, left foot calf raise for the next. See if that works. If not, stick with both. Here we go. So I'm gonna stick with one. Up and down with this right leg. Good, keep going. That standing option is gonna challenge your balance. I'm coming up and down. Switch sides, we're halfway there. So now you're working the other side. Maybe you notice one side stronger than the other. Good, keep going. Up and down. Nice, 3, 2, 1. Y'all were already there. Last round of this one. So you decide, maybe you go back to both. Maybe you alternate. You decide what feels good. Here we go. I kind of like doing this one. Rocking up onto the toes with my fingers. Doing the motion too. Good. Making sure we're breathing. Thinking about those muscles that we're using. I notice like one foot doesn't lift as high. It's probably because I probably have some weakness there. So it's good to note. Communicate that to our healthcare professionals and rest. Awesome. All right, we're finishing with core. So we're doing a sit-up punch punch. So we're gonna lean back, touch shoulder blades to the back of my chair. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall, punch, punch. Now you can decide to punch across the body or up nice and high. Change it up. That's up to you, but we've got core in 10 seconds. So I like to sit kind of on the edge of my chair a little bit. Again, we're inhaling back, exhaling forward, and then add those 2 punches. You ready? Let's go. So lean it back, exhale forward, punch, punch. Good. I love anything that's got a little bit of kickboxing component to it, because it's just a great way to like channel energy, channel emotions. If I'm experiencing frustration or stress or grief for that matter, this is where I channel it. This is where you channel it. Rest. 1 down, 3 to go. Doing good. We got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, if at any point during this workout you're like, you know what, I really want to just keep moving this whole time, when we rest, you don't have to rest. I encourage you to. Sometimes I find that when I allow myself a little bit of rest, it helps my body and my muscles recoup to be able to go back at it. But if you just kind of want to do continuous movement, you totally can. So when this timer goes off, you're welcome to keep going if you want, or rest. Depends. All right, 5 seconds. We're going to get started. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Maybe you punch it up high. Give that one a try. Lean it back, exhale forward, punch, punch. Or you alternate. Nice. Keep it up. We got this. You're so strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what's really cool? Like, we're doing each of these moves essentially for like 2 minutes of work, and that's a lot, over and over and over again. This is so good for our brain and our body. You're so strong. Let's go. Here's our last round. We're already there. So good. Lean it back, crunch it forward, punch, punch. 15 seconds to go. Let's go, friends. I don't know if you can see my shirt, but it says stronger than MS, and we are proving that. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice job. Grab some water, and let's get ready for round number 2. All right, friends, here we are, round number 2. Same idea, cardio, upper body, lower body, and core. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We're starting with punch, punch, up, up. So forward, forward, up, up. 30 seconds of work, 4 times through. 10 seconds, we're gonna get started. It's gonna be fun. It's a great way to get our cardio in. Once you kind of figure out the move, I want you to speed it up if you can. You ready? Let's go. Forward, forward, up, up. Hear that beat? Can you stick with it? You got it. Keep breathing, keep moving. Again, we can do this standing, or can you speed it up? Let's go. Nice, rest. Woo! You got it. You know, if at any point you want to try it standing, go for it. Try it. If it doesn't work, take a seat. You ready? Let's go. Pop, pop. Again, here's that kickboxing component, like I said. So good. Reach. If reaching up overhead, if your arms are starting to get tired, or maybe our range of motion in our shoulders isn't so great, you can just stay here. Yep, that works too. Do a little bit of jab across the body, or up high and down low. Let's go. Woo, rest. Open up those arms, stretch it out. 2 more rounds, 30 seconds to go. Get those hands ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, I'm here with you. Forward, up, up. Yeah, come on. We got this, friends. Gotta always make sure I'm actually sitting in my chair. That would be embarrassing to fall over, huh? Although it would be quite entertaining. That would make me go viral, huh? Come on. 5 seconds to go. Woo! And rest. Oh my goodness. Arms are feeling it. Here's the beauty of getting to work out with somebody who lives with MS. When I start to get tired, I make modifications. Sometimes I change things up depending on how I'm feeling. And I think that's important, to feel empowered to make decisions for ourselves that allows us to be successful and feel strong still. You know, I got a lot of rest of my day. I gotta conserve my energy too. And if I overuse muscles, then they're gonna be too fatigued to work. So, nice. So we're gonna give our arms a break and we're gonna move on to our lower body. We'll skip down a little bit. So we're gonna either be doing that seated leg extension, extend that foot out, squeezing in the quad, lifting in the toe. That's a great option for seated. Another option, sit to stands, just like so. Stand up and sit down. If sit to stands don't work, but you wanna try standing, stand in a nice tall position, shift weight back and forth. I want you to be here the whole time if that feels good to you. Are you ready? Let's go. So nice sit to stands. Use a chair, use a countertop, a couch, something in front of you if you need assistance standing. We're really pushing through the heels, squeezing in the quads, glutes. Yep, good. Now, if you want that added challenge, you're just doing sit to stands this whole time, about 2 minutes of work. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Good, keep going. 3, 2, take the rest if you need it. If you want to keep moving, you may. Maybe I do calf raises in between. Good, you listen to your body. Go to work, let's go. So here's your seated option. Leg extensions, lifting and squeezing. If you are able to sit and stand, do that. If you're able to just stand, see how long you can stand and shift weight back and forth. We still have, I don't know, a minute and a half of work to go, so give it a try. Again, we're shifting maybe weight side to side. Beautiful. You're working hard. I'm gonna keep working. There's your rest. Rest if you need it, or keep moving. We are halfway there. Let's go. About a minute, 20 seconds. If you're gonna keep going continuously, you're gonna feel it in these legs. Let's go. Feel it in that lower body. Think about what muscles we're working. Quads, glutes, hamstrings, core. Do you recognize you're using that core? As I exhale and stand, engaging in the core, slowly sitting down. Nice. Here's your rest. Take that 10 seconds if you need it. Maybe I'm standing, shifting weight back and forth. You have 30 more seconds of work. Let's go, friends. Right now, 30 seconds, whether you're doing that leg extension, sit to stand, stand. Maybe we're just doing calf raises. Anything to engage that lower body. You got this. Nice and strong. You're doing awesome. Good. Last 10 seconds. We'll give our lower body a rest and go on to our arms in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Don't worry, we will stretch it out. All right, we're moving on to our postural muscles. Those muscles that help get us nice posture, right? We're going for Ys and Ts. We might even do some Is, okay? If reaching arms out wide hurts, you can always pull elbows back and squeeze too. Or scapular squeezes with shrugs, depending on our range of motion in our arms or even our fatigue level. All right, here we go. So go up nice and big, Y, come back in the middle. T, straight out. I, right overhead. Good. Really squeeze, pull those thumbs back, squeeze, and then up overhead. Good. You're really feeling the back. Again, seated or standing, up to you. Good, again, you can even pull those elbows back. Perfect. You got it. Shake it out. Stretch the back a little bit. Round number 2. We got this. Let's go. So we're not going for speed. I really want you to focus as you come up, squeeze and hold for a couple of seconds and back down. Always coming back to that center position. Nice. Core space has to stay engaged. And breathe. Yep. And good. Woo! Oh my goodness, I feel it. So do you. I know you do. If I'm feeling it, I know you're feeling it. Are we ready? I'm gonna show that modified version. So maybe we just like squeeze shoulder blades back and come up as high as we can. That works. Or I'm squeezing my shoulder blades, coming back to center and raising the shoulders. This is a really great option. If we have limited mobility in our upper body, good. Shrug those shoulders and then open up the chest and squeeze. Good. Rest. One more round. We got 30 seconds. Little dance party break. Here we go, friends. Whichever version feels good, maybe we do that big Y and then we just pull elbows back instead of that T. Totally fine. Any of these moves feel great. Yeah? Perfect. You got it. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, we're moving on to our final round, which is starfish. Love this one. We're gonna hinge forward, touch those ankles or knees, and then we're gonna lean back and open and then crunch it forward. Nice full core, a little bit of cardio. Again, we're here for 30 seconds, 4 rounds. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hinge forward, lean it back, open up those arms and crunch. Inhale back, exhale forward. Good. We're not going for speed, but you're gonna notice that heart rate's gonna get up there. Good. Perfect. Inhale back, exhale forward. Feel that crunch. Nice. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Stretch it out. Or mini dance break, you decide. Friends, this is our final round. It's gonna feel so good. Let's go, lean it forward. Lean it back. We're stars right here. Inhale back, exhale forward. Come on. Good job. We're almost halfway there. Come on. Again, if you want to work through the rest breaks and go hardcore for 2 minutes of core, you do that. I'm going to take my breaks, do a little bit of dancing. Nice. Stretch it out, catch your breath. Ready, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lean. Good. You got this. Inhale back, exhale forward. Come on. Let's go. All right, so we have one more round after this, which means we have about 40 seconds of work. I'm gonna keep going and go all the way through. Good. You can rest in these 10 seconds. If you wanna rest, rest. I'm gonna keep working. You decide. Good. Because we are almost finished here. You know, time flies. Let's work, last 30 seconds. Time flies when you're having fun, and we have gone through our time for today. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I've got more exercises just like this that I'm going to do and record. So make sure you subscribe so that you can join me for more fun workouts just like this. Can you give me 5 more seconds? Good. 2 and 1. Boom. We did it, friends. I'm super proud of you. You've worked hard. You've worked your full body. And if you're ready, let's stretch it out. Oh, friends, we did it. We've moved our bodies. It feels so good. And I'm super proud of you. Like I said, my shirt says stronger than MS. And we sure are. Or stronger than whatever else you were dealing with today. So as you take a big breath in, up overhead. And exhale as you reach those arms down. We're gonna do this a couple of times, checking back in with our bodies. Maybe your mood's improved. Physical exercise actually does help improve mood. Even if it's just giving us a little bit of time, step away from life, move our bodies. Maybe your muscles feel a little bit looser. Maybe you're a little bit less fatigued. It's amazing what exercise can do with fatigue. Good, last one up. And exhale, open up the chest. Maybe we grab behind our back, grab the chair, getting a nice stretch in the chest. Take a big breath in, and exhale, round in the back. Reach those arms forward like you're hugging a tree, getting a nice stretch in those shoulders. We sure need it, right? Good, open up those arms nice and wide. Pull fingertips up to the sky, feels good in the forearms. Exhale, arm comes across the body. Rotating the wrist. Good. Open up nice and wide. Pull those fingertips up. Exhale, arm comes across. Really slowing that breath down. Nice big deep breaths. Exhale, shake it out and release. Nice little spinal twist, so just turn to one side. My shoulders are facing one wall, knees stay forward. Couple breaths here. And then inhale, exhale, turn to the other side. Nice. And exhale, come back to center. All right, let's pull one knee up. Rotate in the ankle, point and flex the toe. And as we exhale, lengthen that leg long and then hinge forward and reach. Nice stretch in those calves that we worked, hamstrings. Good. And as we inhale, pull that knee up, placing the foot or the ankle on top of our thigh and hinging forward. Nice glute hip stretch here. Feels so good. Hopefully you're feeling good and energized. Make sure you share this with friends. Join with a friend. It's much more fun to work out with a buddy. So, good. Let's pull that knee up and place that foot on the floor. Other side. So, bring that knee up. Rotate the ankle, point and flex the toe. As we stretch, if these stretches don't work for you, do something else that feels good. Stretching is super important for us to make sure we're helping our range of motion and flexibility. It helps with spasticity. Use a friend or a caregiver or a loved one to help with the stretches as well. Extend that leg long, hinge forward and reach. If a single leg stretch doesn't work, we can always just do both. Feels good in that lower back too. Reaching. Good. And then gently pull that leg up. Place the ankle on top of our thigh. Ooh, feels so good, stretching those glutes. All right, let me know in the comments too. If you want more just like this, let me know. I got more coming. Give this one a try. You know, sometimes if we do the same thing over and over again, we'll actually notice our endurance is increased, our strength is increased, or we're able to do something else. So that's also kind of fun when we do kind of the same workout over and over, we really can see progress, and that feels really good too. So pull that knee up and down. One more big breath in and exhale. Thanks for joining me, friends. Again, I'm Emily, your adaptive fitness trainer, helping you keep moving. I will see you back next time. Bye.